The Winter Olympics is going strong, college b-ball is heating up, and apologies galore. And in Torrance, we got hot moves on the pitch and the hardwood. The Lady Saxons take the CIF Court Challenge. How far do they go? And the Lady Spartan rule the Pioneer League pitch. Will they shake the first round playoff game? Plus, the South girls basketball team's hot streak is held up by shooting star Samson. The Saxon soccer season goes to the CIF round 1. It's done. Are they? The Knights get a new football coach that literally knows the game inside and out. From the field to the court, we've got you covered, so Torrance, it's time to get fired up because the Sports Desk starts now. Welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Bonnie Prickitt, your host of this Torrance Winter Season Jam. Lots of things to entice a sports fan going on right now, but what about your local team? Let's get to the soccer field first. The Ladies Spartan Soccer Squad topped last year's when they won the Pioneer League. This group of mostly underclassmen don't just want to stop there though. Just what's their goal? Spartans Tori Cooper and Lizzie Esquivel top it off first after their first round win over Village Christian. The South Spartans kicked off their CIF playoff run with a nice goal by Tori Cooper in the first half. Will it be on this shot? No, she's going to get the rebound and tell us what's important to her team this season.
We're always shooting for the gold. That's just South spirit, you know. We're all about winning. And that's definitely the attitude the freshmen came in with this year, and that's great. That's awesome. You know, we all want to win. And it's great that we won league, but we're not satisfied with league. We want it all. So we want.
South controlled the field and the clock for the majority of the game against Village Christian in this first round. They must continue solid passing and offense to make a deeper run in the playoffs. What exactly does senior leader Lizzie Esquivel want?
CIF title, round 2. Another CIF title would be nice.
On one of the few chances on the other side of the field for Village Christian, they couldn't get past South Spartan's stout defense, especially great goaltending by Alyssa Healy. Healy had 4 saves in the game. The second goal of the game comes off of the domineering foot of Tori Cooper on this free kick, and they'll look for more of those on each round of the playoffs. The South Spartans take that game, and Tori Cooper got them there by getting the goals in the back of the net. Goalkeeper Alyssa Healy is going to have to keep up her game as they go to round 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the scores in the second round. The third-place Pioneer League team Tartars lose in the first round. North got that large bid but couldn't get past Santa Ana, losing by a goal. Let's talk about the boys now. In 2009, the Saxons lost in the semifinals, but this year the Saxon spirit is carried onto the pitch with feverish excitement as the boys try to go deeper in the playoffs. Brendan Ortega tells the Sports Desk all about the first round game against Calvary Chapel.
With the regular season now in the rearview mirror, North looked to set the tone in the first round for this year's playoff run. Saxon's opponent Calvary Chapel of Santa Ana was up to the challenge early on. Every time the Eagles moved the ball deep into the Saxons' territory, North's defense was right there to shut them down. While the back line and the midfielders held their end of the bargain, Saxon's front line struggled to find the back of the net, and they'd go into halftime scoreless and extremely frustrated.
We've been struggling all year with putting goals away. Our defense is solid. I think we kept most of the possession for the first half, and we created a couple chances, but we couldn't capitalize.
The match remained scoreless deep into the second half, with both teams struggling to find a rhythm offensively. The Eagles pushed the ball deep into the Saxons' territory and finally got a nice break as they get a nice cross, and Jordan Strobel would slam the ball into the back of the net, giving the Eagles a 1-0 lead with about 12 minutes left to go in the game. Saxons coach Danny Pena kept his team poised while the underdog Eagles took the late lead.
You know, be patient. There's still plenty of time. You know, I wanted to make sure we weren't rushing because when you tend to do that, you tend to take yourself out of rhythm a little bit.
The Saxons finally woke up late in the second as Paul Mayers finds the back of the net off Brian Russell's perfect free kick. North ties up the game just in the nick of time as they head into overtime with the score tied at 1 apiece. In the overtime period, Russell and Mayers would hook up just one more time as Mayers finds the back of the net off a perfectly placed corner kick. Russell and Mayers and all the Saxons can't believe it. They're heading now to the second round of the CIF playoffs with championship hopes still alive. After the game, Coach Danny Pano was extremely pleased with his team's effort, especially after they fell behind late in the game.
The first game is going to be the most difficult. The emotions, the adrenaline, the nerves. I said, and after you get that first one out of the way, you start to settle in a little bit, you know. So right now, I think, you know, we're going to rest up a little bit. We'll talk tomorrow, tell them how proud I am. We'll enjoy it for a day, but then we're going to go back to practice and work and, you know, look forward to the next one.
With this win, North extends their unbeaten streak now to 9 games. After this first round scare, it's safe to say that the Saxons will be much more focused and much more hungry for that CIF title in the second round match. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Brandon Ortega.
Thanks, Ortega. Paul Maris got the goals in the win, but was spurred by Claudio Rodriguez. The Saxons must get by Diamond Ranch to keep it going. Another look at the prep scores sees not much luck. The Warriors were stacked deep with talent, but in a very tough postseason division, they can't get past St. Francis, who, by the way, won state last year. That's it for news from the high school pitch. After the break, the Lady Saxons and the Lady Spartans battle it out of the hardwood, but it's not against each other. That's right, it's CIF time, and only one team is still alive. Stay here to find out more.